Hello again. I cannot help but notice that whenever some disagreeable or undesirable phenomenon pops up in Britain, it often seems to have some sort of connection with Islam. The latest instance of this is the announcement yesterday by Jeremy Corbyn that he is planning to launch a new political party. Today, MP Zarah Sultana, whose misfortune is to have a name which makes one think of an ingredient found in a cake mix, has jumped in and announced that she has resigned from the Labour Party and will be co-leader of the new party that Jeremy Corbyn wants to start. This evidently caught Corbyn off guard and suggests to me that he's being manipulated by a group of very militant and aggressive Muslims. I dare say that viewers will remember that both during the general election last year and also the local council elections this May, quite a few Muslims stood and proclaimed that they were more concerned about Gaza than they were anything happening in this country. I found this slightly unnerving. Jeremy Corbyn formed an alliance in the Commons with four independent MPs who do not belong to any of the British political parties, but who stood essentially on a platform relating to the Middle East. These are Shockat Adam, Ayoub Khan, Adnan Hussain, and Iqbal Mohamed. These will form the core of his new party, along with Zarah Sultana. In other words, this is to be a Muslim party, more interested in events in the Middle East than in domestic politics in this country. These independent MPs were all voted in by Muslims who feel the same way. The interests of their co-religionists are of far greater concern to them than anything to do with Britain as a whole. There are 2 points to consider here. In the short term, this move will deprive Labour of quite a few votes. As many as 10% of those who voted for them might switch to a party which is obsessed with Palestine rather than Britain. A split in the Labour Party is always desirable. In the long term, though, something like this can only work to drive a wedge between the Muslim immigrant population and the rest of the country. While we are discussing whether we vote Tory, Labour, or Liberal, a large number of immigrants will be focusing on a party which will be essentially one of militant Islam. Of course, some useful white idiots will support it, but the truth is this is going to be a Muslim group. Is this really likely to encourage unity and integration among immigrants from Muslim countries, or is it going to emphasise an us and them mentality? I was not really at all keen to see people voting in British elections for a cause connected with countries thousands of miles away. And since the new party which Zara Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn are launching will be explicitly concerned with genocide, according to both of them, I can only assume that they're going to be promoting this kind of thing. Really, this does not bode at all well for community cohesion in Britain.